Am I live? Come on. Hot shit, I'm live! Well, what would you know? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. And, as the title might suggest, we are telling, streaming to two different places at once, YouTube and Twitch at the same time. If you prefer to watch on Twitch and you're on my YouTube, there's a link in the doobly-doo. If you're on Twitch, I'm sure you'll find a way to YouTube if you want to. Meh. But for now, we will be playing, well, the water tastes like wine. And, we will be, hey, the bones of... We are going to be, hopefully, getting some folks to come join us. Possibly Eli, possibly Sarah. But yes, we are playing today, and I am very quickly just trying to, I'm gonna be running back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. Actually, real quick, like, I'm going to just send a test. Boop. And it'll, 1 second. Of course, the moment I start, I have to go do something. So, I guess the stream will have to wait another minute. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, Princess, for telling me. I muted myself earlier. I muted myself and fixed it. Anyway, Restream is working, as far as I can tell. So whenever someone puts something in Twitch or YouTube, I'll be able to see it. One thing I really don't like is that my phone doesn't just keep it up. It keeps wanting to fade out. So, how do I fix that? I have to go to options, don't I? Yes, I do. Sorry this is taking so long. It's just, you know, getting the things. Getting it all set up for the restream, which I finally got working. So, alright. There we go. Then, back. Look at the shit. Title's Risk of Rain? Hold up. Let me... Is it the title or the thumbnail that says Risk of Rain? I'll reload it anyway, but... Thank you for telling me, Princess. It also says there's 0 people watching, which I know to be a lie. YouTube sucks. Like, 100%. Just... Come on. I can do. Three likes already. Well, one of them is mine, I think. But you know, yeah, no, please like, helps me fight off the dementors of the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, I think we're going to be heading west today. Sorry, east today. To that distant light. Oh wait, no, there's a story here. Transformed. You. This man reads the newspaper with barely contained horror, his grimace spreading wider and wider as he makes his way down the page. Suddenly, the frown cracks into something with a little more amusement in it. Whoa, he said. He reads out a story about millions of colorful butterflies sweeping across the sky. Shocked at the story of beautiful butterflies, but with some bits changed. Anything really happened, he asked. Yes. Sounds like nonsense to me, he says. Yeah, well. No one asked you. Alright, so we're just gonna head this direction from Texas to Oklahoma. And I'm going to probably skip half of her dialogue because I can't pronounce it and I don't wish to butcher the language. Oh no, only 2 people seem to be watching, which is sad, and I'm pretty sure one of those people is me. Alright, so we have a story over here next to the campfire, so we're gonna hit that story and then hit the campfire and try to level her up. get her to the next chapter. I don't remember what chapter she's on. I think she's on chapter 3, which is perfect. On the bare bones of the earth. And the story got changed. Great. Alright. Wow, shit is super slow right now. Why? Why is it so slow? There we go. Alright. There's a commotion outside the post office. The crowd parts, and a middle-aged man comes leaping out onto the curb. "My daughter has a baby!" he shouts. "She has a baby girl!" Congratulations! A bit of a frantic excitement, he kicks over the post office box, knocks over a bench, and seizes you into a random bear hug. "Somebody call my wife!" he shouts over your shoulder. "Tell her we're taking a train to Chicago!" Celebrate with him. The man starts to dance. His feet hit the pavement so hard that they throw up puffs of shattered stone. Everyone staggers. When he swings around the lamppost, the metal bends like soft clay. Keep celebrating. The new grandfather grabs the nearest car and two hands overhead lifts it up and hauls it across the road. "My daughter had a baby!" he shouts. Everyone runs indoors. The new grandfather seizes your hand and whirls you around so fast that you can feel the blood leaving your tingling face. "I've never been happier in my life!" he shouts. But his grip slips. Before you react, you're tumbling across the roof of the hardware store across the road. The man doesn't seem to have noticed he's lost you. He's spinning so fast you can barely see him. As you climb down into the alleyway and run for the edge of town, you can hear him thanking God for his answered prayers over the sound of cracking bricks. Wow. Yeah, if Princess says, the music of this game is great, they did an amazing job. Yes, they did, which is why I kind of just let it run instead of doing the whistle thing to move faster, because the music's really nice. After gossiping for a while about the weather and the crops and the state of the world, all bad and getting worse, he takes a different tact. You look like someone who likes a good story, he wheezes. Try this one on for time. After loudly repeating his throat, here's the story of the arsonist who burns down the gambling dens all over the country. Sounds a lot like the story of the fire after a poker game in Winecroft Hotel in Atlanta. There's some parts changed, and other parts added. When he grins at you at the conclusion of this tale, he gives you the elusive, and you give him the effusive praise he's apparently expecting. You'll never have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story. So, you'll have to remember, it's quite a good story. Right. Yeah, that's a happy grandfather. Hey, damn right. Right, chapter 3. My love is stronger. Oh, yes! Oh, no! This is the last chapter! Ooh, the medicine woman. I think. That's pretty. Hola, hola, welcome, sit if you like. The road is hard and it's good to see a familiar face. I thought to find a niece of mine in the last pueblo I visited, but her husband, he turned me away. Called me Bruja, said his daughter would become un doctor, and my way's unwelcome, so I leave. Do not see my familia. Familia used to be so united with respectful. The time has changed quickly. Oh, please tell me your stories. Suburless Esperanza and all the good in the world. Hopeful story. Ah, fuck. Oh, Caleb says, what in the happy, evil, long, laughing, Sorry. What in the happy, evil, long, laughing happened to the live stream yesterday? And, Princess says, hey, Caleb, and also, yes, what happened, Hada? So... Someone asked me not to stream yesterday, and because they just wanted to hang out and play games with each other instead of doing a live stream, and they... How do I say no? Like, how do I say no to that? I felt bad by canceling the stream, but I felt it wasn't great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm really sorry, everybody. I should have posted something in the Discord and I didn't think about it. But I did remove the schedule thing. Everyone looking for it again, it wasn't there. So I'm sorry. But yeah, I just... I say no when someone says something like that. Caleb says, easy, just say no. Princess says, ah, I see, now that is understandable. Caleb says, but it's fine. Thank you for understanding. Yes, Caleb, I could say no, but then I'd feel like a dick. I tell her the Cassidy story. Love. People come to me now only because they are afraid of losing those they love. They're afraid of my healing, but I am their last resort. Sharon, it is weaker because of the fear, but I give it out of love. So tell me, what is the most frightening thing you have seen on your travels? No, you wanted a scary story. I gave you one. Death began me on this journey after my husband, Dios Ortega, died. I knew it was time to leave my village. Change, and very few who stayed would have me. It is my purpose, so I take to the road to continue my work. Have any frightening stories? Have you seen the work of La Brujas on your travels? I tried giving her a damn... Tried giving her one. Right, story of the arsonist. Right. Sounds awful to you. Well, fuck. Fuck, the community of my village used to say that they were lucky to have a... Now I hope fate brings me to a cure that needs healing here on the road. Ugh. But oh, tell me, what is the most frightening thing you've seen on your travels? I've been fucking trying, woman. Oh, the Headless Hessian on Sleepy Road. On Sleepy Hollow. Good story. Yeah! I'm trapped. Must be adapted. Each person to their faith, age, what ails them. Also changes with the times. Place in the future is not stuck in the past. I'm trapped, but not by the changing times or by the presumption of the people. Do you have any frightening stories? You have the work of La Brujas on your travels. Oh my god. Hey! I got there! A choice. I choose sometimes not to heal. It is rare that I refuse to give a curacion. Always there's a good reason. If a bruja harms herself with evil art, I leave it to the hands of Dios. I'm the last of my brothers. Yeah, Master, so how was everyone's weekend? Full of procrastination, and I feel bad about it. I'm the last of my brothers and sisters, the oldest of my family. Chabi Ladona, head of my family, of my village, who has trained at least one apprentice, said I am simply an old woman who wanders alone. My ways, the ways of old, they are being left behind, like me. The same for you. Are you being left behind by the world? Right. I got her. Oh, progress. Right. Yeah, ooh. Very pretty. The one who went up. Okay, so everyone else is on chapter 2 so far. She likes the scary stories, huh? Be a horror let's player nowadays. Ha! Yeah, probably. Right. Oh, story changed over here. Good to hear. Good to see. In Oklahoma City, of all places. Right. After gossiping for a while about the weather and the crops and the state of the world, all bad, he reasons try this one for size. He tells you the story of the soldier who journeyed 20 years for love. It sounds a lot like the story of the soldier who came home to find his girl getting married. Some parts changed and other parts added. Yeah. Good story. There we go. Right. So. We cleared her. And I'm pretty sure I went to the middle of Nebraska? Pretty sure? So... Right. I think we just head west, to be honest. Caleb says, I'm planning on making a Deathstroke cosplay. Nice! Springshot Gaming says, hey! A to you, Springshot Gaming. Welcome to the stream. We are playing What the Water Tastes Like Wine. Welcome back to the stream. Love to have you. And, so people know, as the title might suggest, I'm streaming in 2 places at once! Yay! I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Of course, my small but loyal, regulars have arrived, so that's nice on YouTube, and I don't think there's anyone on Twitch watching right now. Nope, not a single person, but that's fine. Totally fine. I'm gonna sit here, listen a little bit, while I read chat. Hello. Princess asks, Deathstroke, the Teen Titans one, or the which version? Ah, dude, wow, yeah. There's multiple versions, and they're all pretty good. Yeah, they're all pretty good. Fresh blood, get him! Springshot's not super fresh blood. Springshot's been here once or twice before. You haven't scared him away, so that's a good thing. Springshot Gaming says the 4E1. Nice! Ooh, I love this music. The Batman version. Caleb, there's a lot of Batman versions. Like the Batman, the video game one, or I mean the one for the video games is the one that comes to mind, but I'm sure there's other ones. Actually, you're right. It's probably just a video game one now that I'm thinking about it. Back in Santa Fe. I actually made a Deathstroke mask once, and it turned out really well. At least the fun part, the actual, like, the full headpiece didn't turn out so well, but that was way back in my early days. The front mask was great. I loved that. And I actually designed it so you could kind of see out of both eyes, not just one. Gunshot says, I don't get scared, I'm from La Baja. Voila. Voila? La Voila? That, oop, I missed the thing. La Bala. Is that it? Am I pronouncing that right? Oh, the comic version. Right. So, I'm less familiar with that one, but I'm sure I've seen it around a few times. What a spread of Hulga, a strike out in California. It's not uncommon. I've grown used to the frustrations and the desperation, seen it rise from its feet and march forth from the field, but it always ends the same. No one listens. We're beaten back down to the dirt. Are forced to be comfortable without discomfort. Sounds different out in the west. Los Filipinos, Mexicanos. Settle the differences. Turn frustration into strength. Strength into action. The one where when Robin finds out Deathstroke is his dad. Ah, that one. I do know that one, actually. Nothing about it specifically comes to mind, but I have seen that storyline, so I know which one you're talking about. It's just there's nothing about him that specifically stands out to me in my mind, so but yeah, I do know the one you're talking about. Springshot Gamer says, it's Spanish for the bullet. My nickname is La Bala. Am I pronouncing that right? La Bala? Look, I do not pretend at all to speak Spanish, even though I was there for a couple of weeks. I will butcher the language, and I'm so sorry. Especially in this game, and I try not to. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Ideally hope I can see it with my own eyes. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell. Hopeful story, yeah? That's exciting. I don't know if this is hopeful. Might be hopeful. La ba la. Oh, alright. La ba la. Oh, so I think I was right. La ba la? The outfit has a different texture. Oh, Caleb, a good way to get, like, specific textures is, not tissue. Paper towel. That's how I got, like, the kind of, like, the ribbed, almost like, body armor look on my mask. It looks really good, especially if you layer it multiple times. Really smooth it out. It gives you this, like, pattern to it that looks just right. Especially if you get the, like, the... Not the floral design, but the repeating dots. That has a real sadness to you. That real sadness to you. My freedom, it is not... I do not think that's... Okay, my freedom. I do not think that just because I can travel, I am really free. I have grown so accustomed to being alone, my thoughts and desires held back by disdain and stress. Soon I will be among mi gente, my people, soon. Please share a story of hope with me. Strictly positive views. I now have a view on Twitch too, and it is Newlim of Pale. I love that name, Princess. That's a good name. Thank you for putting me on Twitch. Springshire Gaming says I used to make different hockey masks. Nice. Damn it. Choice. No matter what I choose, they treat none of us with respect. There are already people out there trying to spin a good movement. Ill of society. What does the gringos say? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That phrase once sounded funny to me. Not anymore. Tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. Fuck, you already know that one. Aristocratic Ghost, I think? Yeah, there you go. Caleb says, oh, really? I was going to use a real ballistic mask. That's fair, but I suspect a real ballistic mask will probably be way more expensive. What I did was I took an old, Iron Man mask, you know, the one for kids, and then I just, kind of filled in the cheek area a little bit with, tinfoil, and then layered, like, 10 layers of paper towel over it to really smooth it out and make it like a solid look. You couldn't tell it was Iron Man anymore, and the pattern gave it this armored look. And then I split it down the middle and gave the eyepiece and all that stuff. It was really good. How funny! Thank you. It's not often I get to laugh. Perhaps I hear many wandering people are being picked up by the police. Some say it is not the police. Whoever it is, they're taking Filipinos, Indios, Hispanos, and riotos to somewhere. I've not crossed paths with them. Dios will surely watch over these people's souls as he's watched over mine. Caleb says, I have one, don't ask why. I'm not going to, Caleb, but if you have one, you know, to each their own. And, you know, use what you have. So good. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell. Fuck. Underground network of communists. Springshire Gaming says, I made an Iron Man hockey mask. Cool. Hey, and we got him to the 3rd chapter, which is great. Good story. I'll remember it for a while, I know. My faith is strong, and I'm supported by the faith of others. Caleb Molina in chat says, "Heyo, hey, Caleb." In Twitch, thank you so much. I know you're all just boosting my numbers, but thank you so much. I have a Hosea around my neck and a gift from my Aunt Maria, my lover's mother. She said it helped her survive countless illnesses and misfortunes. Her conviction lies with each little bead. Please share a story of hope with me. The cool thing about the WeStream chat is that if you post in YouTube or Twitch, I can see it. It's in the same chat for me. The one thing I don't like, though, is that if someone posts in YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't cross over. And I'm sad. That saddens me. At least I don't think it crosses. Right, yeah, it doesn't cross over. That saddens me. It would be a lot easier to have a conversation with people in chat. But, you know, if you're all in both, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But thank you. Right, so I need to tell him a hopeful story. I don't need to, but... let's tell the story of the ducks in the hotel fountain. That one hasn't evolved yet. Oh, and that was hopeful anyway. That was great. Joy. I remember a time of joy. Back in Ecuador. Oh, he's from Ecuador. Nice. Me and my cousins used to play a game where we pretend to be stuck in a forest full of lions, bears, and tigers. I remember we played a game in Mexico that was, Princess has a little chibi. I don't know of what. Looks kind of familiar, though. We used to play a game in Mexico where, because this was, like, around December. They had these fireworks. I mean, they had a big, like, M80. And the game was to, light it and then like smoke it like a cigar until you were too afraid to have it anymore, and then you threw it in the middle and then it would explode. And you would just pass that around until someone chickened out and threw it to the middle. I don't remember playing that often, but I remember playing it. We could dash across El Jordan, the garden, screaming and shouting so loud that the neighbors couldn't help chuckling at us. I find it hard not to laugh about it as well, now that I look back. El Calor feels so intense. I'm not sure if it is the weather anymore. I'm not suffocated by it. It's not just heat, it's warmth, reassurance. Feel it. Cameron says, I just realized that your number of subscribers have gone up. Hot potato. Subscribers to YouTube or to Twitch? Because YouTube, my subscribers are way up. Like, I have a lot of subscribers on YouTube because of all the shit I used to do. I don't have an exact number now, but it's like in the 10,000s range, I think. Somewhere around there. But if you mean Twitch, I don't know. Oh, right, he's going all the way south again. Damn it! I was just there! Cam says YouTube. Oh! Just realized your number of subscribers have gone up. How much did it... Hold on, let me look at it, because I don't know what it was before, but I can look to see how much it is now. Hada Wilton. 11,600. Really? God damn. I don't know what that other word is. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I'm guaranteed to pronounce it wrong. Yeah, I have 11.6 thousand subscribers. Cool. I don't know what it was before, but I'm positive. I'm sure it did go up. On occasion, I get new people that like see my old shit and be like, "Cool, I'll subscribe," and then they don't ever show up for my new shit, which is fine, I suppose. I will follow it this way to the west. That's south, my dude. You go that way, look for me. I hope we can share together in what we find out there. Callum says, when I started watching the live streams, it was like 8K. Really? I feel like it's been, I feel like it was way higher than that. Well, maybe not. Maybe I've been doing live streams longer than I remember. But maybe, I don't know, man. Because, like, I feel like I've been around the 10,000 range for a while now. Which is fine. Like, I'm not doing it to boost numbers here. But, no, man, 8,000, man. I got 3,000, that's nice. 3,000 new ones. I hope people are liking it for the new shit, not the old shit. But if they like the old shit, then, you know, it's still the old shit. So that's fine. Man, I'm excited. Springshot Gaming does the thinking emoji. Why? What are you thinking about? Springshot says, I like both. Oh, thank you, Springshot. Thank you so much. Look, I'm just like an artist that's just like doing whatever, and I'll get there. Like I'll do whatever, man. Like until I get bored with it and then move on. But I like streaming because I get to hang out with people and play games and have a great time. And I wish I could make money off of that so I could do it more. But like, well, at least supplement like a little bit of my income, just a little bit. Like if I got like $10 a stream, that'd be fucking nice. I could afford lunch once a week. Well, technically I could afford lunch like 3 times a week. That'd be nice. This man can barely wait to get through the pleasantries before asking if you heard the story. 110% true, he says. I heard it from my nephew, and it happened to someone he knows well. The answers in the telling gets polished. He's obviously done this many times before. He tells you the story of the legend of Casey Jones, the fastest railroad in the West. Sorry, you recognize the bones of it from your experience of Casey Jones, the fastest railroad in America. But embellished in the interim, though. Afterwards, the man thanks you. You thank the man and move onward. You will have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. Good story. Right. Oh shit! I need to stop here. And ooh, small. Ooh, I can go back to Santa Fe. Nice. Right. Princess says, playing video games with friends for food sounds like a dream. Fuck yeah, it does. I love that. Yeah, if I could, like, even supplement a little bit of my income off streaming, I would love that. Like, I like hanging out and playing just because, you know, I get to hang out with people and play a game, which is fun. But also, like, it helps me with the depression, because, like, the old phrase of fake it till you make it, like, if I force myself to seem happy, I get a little more happy, right? Because I forget about the depression, at least until the stream ends for a little while, right? So it helps. It helps a bit. It helps supplement that. Springshot Gaming says, my channel isn't doing well either. I'm thinking of starting an advice channel. Cool. Look, man, like I've been on YouTube since like, oh Jesus. At least, probably, like, as a channel, probably the early 10s. And, like, I've been probably doing this for, hold on, maybe a decade now? Hold up. Hold up. How long have I been doing this? I've forgotten myself. Sort by oldest. My first video I ever posted was 6 years ago, 2013. Wait, no, 2014? Yeah, 2013. Man, it's been 7 years. Hey, Ellen. But yeah, man, I've been on this for 7 years, and I got a one-hit wonder, and then since then, nothing's really happened. Right, so real quick. Chapter 3. So, eagles fill the sky. Ooh. Right, I need to change out my stories. So that... Oh, no. I can't do Rico's Long Journey. Let's see. Jimmy's Parable. There we go. Woman who hid from cows. Peter's Tale. There we go. Bus. Cassidy's Bus. Replace this. Raise Laments. So Raise the Fool. No. Make Little Ben Struggle. Swap out. Oh, right. Alright. Squeeze tail. How you do? Wind's Adventure. There we go. The Haunted Mill. By... Oh, nothing. I don't have one for that one. Just swapping out stories real quick, guys. Sorry about the delay here. God, I have a lot of these. Jeez, I have a lot of Empress ones. Don't know what the Empress actually stands for. Mason's Loss. The Gunfire in the Street. Franklin's Travels. The old Janitor. Replace that with... Oh, nothing. Honest. I like the old Janitor. Bull gets replaced by Shaw's Life and Times. And finally, the Ghost Who Murdered Cincinnati's thing gets replaced with Althea's Blues. There we go. Right. Let's cheese the fucking game. Alright, so we're gonna see what his true form is. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that scans. That scans. Man. Hold on. Hold on, what's going on? I think my chat died. Hold up, folks. I think my chat died. There we go. Chat's back. Chat's back, folks. Yeah, it died on the YouTube side. It wasn't me. It was on YouTube. I was like, huh, weird. No, I haven't seen a message real quick. Let me go check YouTube. And the last thing on the YouTube side of things was that playing video games with friends for food sounds like a dream was the last message I received. So nothing. There was no conversation with Ellen that happened. But it's back now, so that's all good. I'm gonna restart the Steam Twitch too, just to make sure. Oh hey, Neelam's following me. Thank you, Neelam. Thank you, Princess. Yeah, if anyone feels like clipping anything, please do so. Yeah, oh no, did it? Pohada, yay, whip Hada. This now a memorial. Since Hada died. No! I don't wish to die, no. I'm happy to see you again. Feels like years have passed, years of energy now wasted, but keeping me alive with purpose. I'd love to imagine myself being here with my faith resolute among clouds of new friends and patriots. My mother and son's presence with me, easing the pain in my hands and my body. A blessing from God and from the Lady of Guadalupe? Guadalupe. The Lady of Guadalupe. Took me a second. Gracing me with determination. I move with my Manus y Hermanos as one, and my soul as one. Free from the ire of my past. Princess and Twitch sends me a bunch of emotes. First of all, cat-eared. I actually don't know who that is. Face Piece and Praise Helix. I never thought I'd be myself like this. And I weep with joy that I am. Do you know anything funny? Anything I can write home about to me, mijo? Ugh. Wind's Adventures. There we go. It is not often I can laugh. Travel, more travel awaits me. They say I will march to the capital, Sacramento, I think it's called. I don't know if my feet will handle it after traveling all the way from the east. If I get better, my body is capable. I'll be sure to be at the front of the crowd. But tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. Right, Little Ben struggles. Oh, if me mijo were here, I would tell him that one. I'd love to see his little face laugh. We have chosen to do powerful work here together, and soon others will have to choose it too. People will not care for our struggle, see it as petty, and entirely useless. Know the truth. Do not be more real, more open for everyone to see. What they see is a mere disturbance. Couldn't be more relatable. Fight for a common good. Someday they will learn and understand, I'm sure of it. Now tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. Jimmy's parable. Oh, sorry, Jimmy's parable. Focusing on the funny parts. Oh, how funny. Thank you. It's not often I get to laugh. Princess says his arms are so outstretched, it looks like he wants a hug. It's... What he needs is a brain, not a hug. Oh, my faith, it has been such a great reward, and when I arrived here, I was so close to fainting. 2 young men helped me up and walked me to a small building near the fields. The door opened, and before me was a shrine for my Lady of Guadalupe. Stretched across half the wall, candles and flowers adorning the floor. I couldn't hold my tears back. The closest thing to the sign of God that I ever witnessed. Tell me an exciting story, something to take my mind away from the pain in my hands. Exciting. Mason's lost. I hope this is enough to fill it up, because I think this might be the last one. There we go. Change, now change is everywhere. Social revolution! Spread amongst the people excitedly. A beautiful word. Passion and determination when you say it cannot be more genuine. You do. It only mean you're close to making a difference. Maybe you have a good hopeful story to tell. No, it's not hopeful, but exciting. That one I do not believe. Bosses, they will try to stop us. There's one thing I learned from the road, is that even the kindest of faces mean the worst intentions. There's these policias, these men of justice that I find hard to trust. What a world we live in. There's such sentences while being said truthfully and honestly, but that is how it is. All your time with me has been generous. You lend me your ear and thus the grace of your soul. I have to leave now. Our encounters will always be in my mind, and I hope they'll be in yours too. Screenshot Gaming says the chat is quiet. Too quiet. May God be with you, and may la Virgin guide your way. Princess says dun dun dun. Right. So, story changed. Get there. Get it done. Listen to this, blurts a boy loitering outside the grocery store. He works his way through a long and strange story about the ghastly legend of Ichabod Crane. There, he finishes. What do you think? Holy shit, you know the story. It's the story of the Headless Hessian of Sleepy Hollow. It's a great story. Smile sheepishly. Thanks, I heard it from my brother. Right. That grew to its final form. Right. So, with that, we need to head north to meet up with her. Then we can head straight into Utah to talk to him. I don't remember their names, and I'm still sorry for that. But I don't think any of them are chapter 3 at the moment. Ray is not chapter 3, he's chapter 2. Good to know. And he's also chapter 2, so we'll have to change out our stories again. However, real quick, Screenshot Gaming just puts 2 skulls in there. Dragel says spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Right, so Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, maybe in Wyoming. Do I have a inventory? Do I have? Back. And Boston, Nashville, Miami, Cleveland, Chicago, Richmond, Birmingham, Santa Fe, and El Paso. El Paso's in Texas. Santa Fe is... Ooh! Was I right next to Santa Fe? No, I was up the way from Santa Fe. But, yeah. Alright, so... Now we just need to head north. Shy Guy says, what other dawns do I know? I don't know. What other dawns do you know? Little do you know, I'm still haunted by the memories. Ooh. So from the southwest to the midwest. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello. Might give me the sleep I need, I think. I'm also going to real quick at someone in Discord. Yeah. Oh, sorry. What's this? Hold on. Well, otherwise I wrote the word backwards again. Songs. Ah, right. Alright. Gaming says, okay then. Two musicians backing you over. Billy Split. Our show's in 5 minutes. You play the upright bass? You don't. Doesn't matter. Keep plucking this string. Look. We'll pay. Fake it for a couple songs, feeling like an idiot, but hey, you get paid. Hey man, sometimes they just need a solid bass line. Did I goof? I think I might have goofed. Because I don't know how I can get... Oh hey, there's another thing over here. Hopefully this will give me the... It's probably... No, I think it gives me the money. I don't need money, I need sleep. Springshot Gaming says, yet again, I got to go. Latest, hater! Goodbye, Springshot Gaming! I'm glad you could join us for the time you had. Please, feel free to join us, we'll be streaming for the next 2 hours, so please, feel free to join us, if you can. Right, I don't... No... I need to find a way across the river. Ah. I for real am like, what? Is there a way across the... Is that a way across the river right there? I don't think it is. Damn it! Damn mountains! Vineyard. Oh, river crossing. Oh, goddamn. There isn't another river crossing for a fucking while. Jesus. What about Vineyard? Going down the stream? Just about. Princess says, I love how they labeled the rivers. Yeah, it's great. The thing, right? Is there a city that's north of me that I have access to? Do I have access to this city? I don't think I do. Right, so I'm just gonna have to go this way. Hope I get there eventually. Shaggy says, spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Steal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. Yes. I do like that song. It's very good. I didn't sing it for copyright purposes. Or, not copyright purposes, but, content ID. Shaggy says, uwu. Princess says uwu with umlauts. I don't... How would... That's a question. How would uwu with umlauts be pronounced? I don't actually know. This is uwu is going back and forth in my chat. Right, and now I have to follow the river back along the way to get to the actual campfire I needed to get to. Oh, and my sleep's halfway through. Right? Oh. I got my health back from my halfway through now. Alanok says, I know. How do you know, like, do you know how to pronounce uwu with two umlauts? Feel free to join chat, the Discord chat, Alan, and join me if you want to say. Right, let's get a highway 40. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me get into a damn car first and then read that what you're saying, Princess. Uh-oh. Get the feeling that centers are haunting the chant again? Back again? Oh no. Why? What's going on? Damn it! There we go. Alright, the way to pronounce the umlaut, the U umlaut, is by making the sound E, pursing your lips as if you were whistling, almost completely. Hold on. No, Princess, I was trying to get the car shit to work first, and then I could go through chat. Your tongue must stay in the same place as when you say the sound E. You should only change the shape of your mouth if you're saying And, how does this go? Yep, sorry. I was trying to get to Denver so I can get to the damn thing. Right, so it would be... Right, pressing your lips as if you're whistling. It's completely shut. I don't need to stay in the same place, so... Erie? Erie. Is it Erie? Am I pronouncing Erie? Is that how you would pronounce it? Maybe. I don't know. Look, I'm not a linguist, okay? I'm a wordsmith, not a linguist. These fellows are lounging on the front half of a finished office building, taking their lunch, and says one caller is waving down. Rick is telling a story. Listen. Tells if it's not, if it's bullshit. And he starts telling you about the intelligent cows who took over the owner's house. You realize the story of the woman who hid from the cows under her house, but changed it a few major ways. It's not bullshit. Close enough? Fair enough. Thank you. Right, and this is chapter 2, so I don't... Oh, I need to change them out to be... Zoom. Change them out to get rid of all the things, yeah. Get rid of Jimmy's Parable. Just tell... Oh, I don't have any of the lovers. And I need to get more lovers. Princess, don't do this to me. God damn it.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. It's pronounced, It's an umlaut, so it's Uvi.
Uvi. Uvi. Alright.
Uvi.
Uvi. Alright. The question is, how do you pronounce OWO with the umlauts? Like OWO, but with the umlauts over the O's.
That's Uvu.
Alright. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you.
Uvu.
What?
Uvu. The sound. Except, Yeah.
Alright, okay. Thank you, Ellen. God, Princess, don't stop that. Stop. Princess, goddammit. Princess then has AWA, like Awa, except umlauts over the A's.
That's Ave.
Awe?
Ave.
Ave.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And if you have a single circle above the A, it's oval.
Alright, I'll try and remember these. I'm not gonna be able to remember these. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna be able to.
Hey, I can't speak German, so that's fine.
Shagel says uwu, and then QWQ. I'm not even... I can't even. I'm not even... No, I'm gonna stop trying. I'm just with that one. No.
That's quack.
What was that?
Quack.
Quack?
Yeah. You just make a duck sound.
Quack. Quack. Alright. Alright. Shagel says, who can speak German? Germans. Maybe.
If we at some point had Luna on, we could get someone who could speak German.
Professor Chaos says, I have no fear. Have no fear, for I am here. We actually had a guy here that was had All Might. That his name was All Might, and he showed up for a little while, and he would always enter chat, and he was great. Hey, Chaos. Lovely to have you. Shagel says something in German. Du bist Österreich?
Let me see if I can decode it.
It started around the time we were harvesting corn. During the season, the Army of the United States of America raided our lands, burned our homes and crops, and killed off our livestock. The Army told my parents that those who did not surrender would be killed or face death in the harsh winter weather. No, my parents surrendered. Alright. And then Princess says, ich finde... No idea. People just speaking German in my chat, thank you. Thankfully, I was strong and the young girl... Yes, what?
That's horny.
Oh, is it? Alright. Thankfully, I was a strong young girl when we were forced to walk over 300 miles to Bahildi, or Bosque Redondo in the New Mexican territory. I witnessed the death of many of our people, from the wise and caring elderly to beautiful pregnant women whose young babies were shown no mercy by the U.S. Army. Yes, my friend, tell me a funny story. I'm sure you hear many on the road. Funny story. Get. There we go. Good laugh. Oh, got halfway there. Bondage. The long walk tested our strength as people. Along the way, we lost faith in the Ligandas who signed treaties with us and promised their visions. Little did we know peace actually meant being forced to live and die on land that was as foreign to us as... Yes, my friend, I need to laugh. Tell me a story. I'm gonna try, if I don't find something better, I'm gonna try the story of the man who swam into the oceans. Right from the... Oh, funny story to tell the trickster who lures humans with magic stone. Princess has a heart, yay! And then Professor Chaos says, but I would walk 500 miles and I'm not gonna sing it. Oh, I don't have it in my heart to enjoy the story. Oh no! Our home, we were so far displaced from the four sacred mountains. The landscape changed, there was no canyons. The crops did not grow in abundance. The ancestors a whisper that rode on the breeze. The wind came from the west. Since the day we set foot, guilty, we were being beckoned. Yes, my friend, tell me a funny story. Sure, you hear many of them. Princess says, we have to make a new series where we force Hatter to mispronounce all kinds of non-English phrases. Oh, no. Alright, if y'all wanted, I probably would. Funny? Is the ducks funny or is it hopeful? I do not see the same good as you see in that story. Joy, it is hard to find any harmony or peace of mind in those days. The morning sun was often the only sign of warmth or left in the... Yes, my friend. Need to laugh. Tell me such a... We're trying, woman. Jesus. Alright, let's try the, You know what, let's try this traveler, the story of the travelers move at the speed of... Nope, I did not take from that story. Future they see. Someone told me that the... Like, I can't. Believe in the stories that foretell the end of the world. I remember thinking what kind of sickness or witchcraft would bring about such a story. A kiss, my friend, I need to laugh. Fuck me. You know what? Just... Cassidy. There, that should work. That should get you all the way to full. There we go. That one made me smile. You told it well. Sometimes I find myself wondering if all Are this way, violent and surrendering to ways of untamed animals. Where do they come from? Do they touch all things with such distaste, or do they know kindness and tenderness? You know the sun is rising, and now the sun is rising. I must prepare to leave. I have a long walk this way. Night, I wondered, memory do we carry in our blood? What will we pass on to our children through the powers of witnessing and feeling the harsh effects of humanity like sparks from a fire landing against the skin? I'm left wondering what will become of our culture and our people once the cycle of inhumanity has run its course. Sing our way through it and look to the holy people for strength and protection. There is an overwhelming vitality in our songs, but songs help you heal and preserve, Shikis. You need to laugh. You should just watch the stream. Aw, Princess, thank you. That means an awful lot. Right, so, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to head west through Utah, go talk to Ray, and then head south across the river right here and talk to her. So, need to head north. So like, oh no. I already, ooh, story changed. Princess says, how is a joke? I mean, always good for a joke. I see what you did there. Well, shit, you know the story. It's the story of the terrible king of bulls extracting revenge on those who imprisoned his people, but wildly altered. Great story. There we go. Right, so I basically need to head straight west, right? Straight west. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna get a fucking car. Cool. Asshole! Come on, man, I just need a ride. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Right, so... Hold on. Can't trust... Professor K says, you can't trust atoms. They make everything up. Professor K says, why do mushrooms get involved? Get invited to all the best parties? Because they're such a fun guy! Princess says, instead of golf clubs, walk into a blowout. What do you have? Nothing for me. I'm the driver. God damn it. I got a joke for all of you. The Clairvoyance convention got cancelled due to unforeseen events. Princess says, what do you call it when two rock guitars accidentally crash into each other? A fender bender! Ha 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 ha! Professor K says, what is the loneliest cheese? Provolone! Ha ha! Right, so we got a story, an alteration, and camp. Let's do this! You fear your feet will sink into the dry emptiness that is the Great Basin. Every step is a syncopated crack of dried ground and salt underfoot. Even the vultures avoid this wasteland. There was a road where you're supposed to be following. Your throat has gone numb. You're not sure if you've ever had a tongue. The lonely iron-colored rock rising from the ground is the first thing you've seen in days. The air around the stone is shimmering drunkenly in the roasting heat, distorting a figure standing before it, a rider, white from the tip of his hat to the slender legs of his horse. The button on his coat glints silver in the sun. Dust doesn't cling to his pressed white trousers. tired of you're tired of ghouls and very near done with psychopumps. Time contracts in the heat. Suddenly he stands all too close. Wait, hold on. Ada, you are pleasant, likable, agreeable, personable, charming, delightful, amiable, affordable, friendly, kindly, genial, congenial, good-natured, and gracious. Aww, thank you, Shy Girl. I'm so happy. I don't know if you typed all that out or just like went for the other words, other words that mean whatever. But thank you so much. Um. Fudge, I hate forms that add an S. And sympathetic, understanding, and compassionate. Oh, thank you, Shaggo. That is kind of what I want to go with my streams. Princess says, Shaggo, right? You know these streams are always what I need after a depressing day. Professor Chaos says, why did the hipster burn his tongue on coffee? Because he drank it before it was cool. Everyone knows that one, Chaos. Come on. Everyone knows the jokes about hipsters. Alright, I'm going to move towards the writer, but I have to go close the garage door because apparently my stuff while I can't do fucking anything. So I'll be right back. Right. Okay, so. Shaggo says, nah, I typed it. Aw, that makes it even better. I mean, it was good no matter what, but now that makes it even better. Thank you, Shaggo. Princess says, I wanted to marry my English teacher when she got out of jail, but apparently you can't send a sentence with a... Can't end a sentence with a proposition. God damn it. That was fucking good. That was really good. I wish Eli was here, because all of these jokes are fucking gold. Professor K says, why do melons have weddings? Because they can't elope. Oh! Oh, that's a good one, Professor Chaos. Princess says, how come nobody liked the dead lawyer? Because he was rotten to the core. Wow. Oh, man. By the way, I have returned with a snack. So, some croaking noises cloud out of your mouth as you beg for water, but he doesn't hear you. He's not here for you. You slide down to your knees as you rise on towards someone else. Ahead, on what passes for a trail, another horseman face down on the ground, ragged and empty. Horse dead a few steps before the spot where he pitched into the sand. The white rider canters towards him, slow but unerring. Right! Alright. It's your story. Shaggo says, Hada, fossil fuel is made out of the dino bones and fossil fuel... Sorry. Okay. Fossil fuel is made out of dino bones, and fossil fuel makes plastic. So if we have a plastic dino, we are playing with real dinos. Oh shit! Professor K says, Princess, that was a good one. It was a good one. That was really... I've never heard that one before. That was a level of intelligence, that one, that I absolutely love. I love jokes that make you go, oh, ha! Because it takes you a second to get it. I love those. Some of them go over my head, but I usually get most of them because most of them are, like, not blatant, but they're not too difficult either. But yeah. Yeah, Princess says, hey. You share the bus stop with an old man who shifts from foot to foot. Want to hear a good story? Yes, of course I want. Hi, Boulder. Hey, what do you want? Are you okay? Oh, hi, boy. Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you? Oh, yeah. There you go. The native man is distracting himself from something else. He stumbles quickly through a tale about dust-choked school haunted by the ghost of its old janitor. We suddenly realize he told you a twisted version of the story about the old janitor and the abandoned school. Nice. And we're here to get a new story. Here we go. It says, oh, I was gonna say, it says we have 6 people watching, but I guarantee you it's 3 people on YouTube and 3 people on Twitch. Almost assuredly. Oh, hi, Baldo. What do you, no, don't do that. No, it's 2 people on Twitch, 4 people on YouTube. And Caleb is following me as well. Thank you so much, Caleb. And I have a notification? Nope. Wait. Alright, thank you. Y'all reckon you can make it this time? The old timer elbows you as you try to get into a look on the edge of the pen. Thick dust kicking up from the Broncos' hooves. The cowboy's body swinging like a reed being whipped in the air, but he doesn't fall quite yet. Wouldn't bet on it, or I don't know. I don't know. I've been watching this for years. You can hear him masticate sometimes inside his leathery jaw. Tobacco, probably. You never know till it's over. Okay, so how about some riddles? You can't look up the answer. Why is Europe like a frying pan? These aren't riddles, they're jokes. Why is Europe like a frying pan? I want to know this one. After an agonizing minute, where you're sure a skinny cowboy is going to snap in half under the force, time is called. Son of a bitch. You hear the old timers say, damn boy did it. Nice. Professor Chaos says, because it has grease at the bottom. Oh, that's fucking good. I like that. Chaos says, Hatter, I have a box. I put something in it, but it gets lighter. But the box stays empty. What is it? I think I have said this before. No. Hatter, I have a box. I put something in it. It's lighter, but the box stays empty. What is it? Hope. Or light. Literally light, I suppose. Hope or light. Either one works, I feel. Hey, good to see you, amigo. Seems like the desert couldn't swallow you up after all, eh? This place is changing. You ever see those big clouds rise up over San Andres? That's where the ranch was. They say the bombs they were testing turned the whole white sand to green glass. I actually know that! That is called, Terlamite. I actually played a Steven Universe character that was based on them. Light or holes? Ah, so I got there. Oh, I feel like hope would also work in this situation, right? If the box was like metaphorical. Oh, Professor Guy says, here's a real riddle. Who is that with a neck and no head, 2 arms and no hand? Who has a neck and no head, 2 arms? Oh, it's not a clock. A neck and 2 arms, no head and no. This is a good one. Hold on, let me think about this. Princess asks if it's a vase. Professor says it's not a vase. I almost want to say a bottle because it has a neck but no head, but I don't know where the arms come in, the arms and hands. So I'm not gonna say bottle. What has a neck but no head? Two arms but no hands. Oh, this is a good one. This isn't one I've heard before. Oh, you might be stumping me here. Right, so not a tree. Specifically arms, not limbs. Oh. Hi, Boulder. Hi, boy. It's not a beer. It has a head. I don't know. Professor Chaos, you got me. What is it? Feels like everyone's trying to take their own piece of the frontier, use it for God knows what. All that land, fenced up, shut down, signs reading keep out, no trespassing, turn back, get lost. Longer and further Pancho and I ride, the more berries we seem to come across. What good's a cowboy without an open range? Shut. Fuck me! Damn it, that's good. That's good. That's a good one. Longer and farther, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that time of night, you got any real scary stories? I had some fucking scary ass stories. To the story of the Cursed Fortune. Jack says, dang it, I was about to say that. That's fair. Amigo, that's the scariest story I've heard in a while. Say that really happened. Look, either everyone's got bad luck now, or things just got worse for all of us. Ain't like it was when Uncle Eddie started the ranch. Needed a heck of a lot of luck to get a job out here nowadays. I see the same folks wandering the deserts all over, like me, all while the government buys more and more land for God knows what project. Do you know any good jokes? I know plenty of good jokes. Hold on. Yeah, the aristocratic ghost. There we go, got him. Ah, that's a good one. I gotta tell that next time I share a campfire. Perhaps, while a man can be locked up by the law, but also by himself. The longer I stay in one place, the more I feel like I'm doing myself an unkindness. But anyways, you know some funny stories, right? Right, so I'm just gonna tell you stories that I want evolved. Story of the dust-choked school. Oh, sorry. But I took for granted what it meant to have steady pay and folks who gave a damn about my well-being. Nowadays, my work and my well-being are on my own shoulders. You seem some real wild, exciting stuff out there. Tell me about it. Alright, the man who swam into the ocean to escape his troubles. Hugo, who do you think I am? I can tell that tearjerker ain't true. Sad story, good to know. SKS says, here's one more. What English word retains the same pronunciation even after you take away 4 of its 5 letters? Oh, I've heard this one before. I don't remember it. I'm thinking. Nah, if I keep thinking about it, it's gonna bother me. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I don't know. I've heard it before, but I don't remember the answer. The future ain't looking good, and the way that the war ended, those bombs, don't sit right with me. Bad winds blow from white sands. You can feel it in the air coming out over the San Andreas. So, do you know any good jokes? Maybe. I'm not gonna tell them to you, though. Come on, that one didn't really happen. When I see those roads and the telephone lines cutting up the skyline, well, sometimes I daydream about it all blowing away like sand. Whew. Gonna lose too much water if I keep going on like that. And the sun rises too. Time to get going. My path takes me this way, out across the desert. I'll see you some other time, amigo. You. Damn it! Both Professor Chaos and Shaggy does it. You. Oh. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we head south, meet her, finish her up, go across the river again, and then meet up with Ray, finish him off, and then meet up with this person here, and then head up to California, Nevada, Oregon, meet up with this person, and then just track them down wherever they go. Professor says, is that the same? I'll give it to you. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I was gonna give it. Yeah, I was gonna say that she gets. I mean, you're just close enough. Oh, sorry. Princess says the prisoner is about to be executed. He is make one last statement. If he lies, he'll be drowned. If he tells the truth, he'll be hanged. What can he say to stay alive? Oh, I'll be drowned. That's an easy one. You know, if you tell a lie, I'll do a thing. If you tell the truth, I'll do a thing. You go with, you say that the lie, the lie thing. You say that that's gonna happen, so it ends in a cycle. After gossiping for a while about the weather, the crops, tie this one on for size. After loudly repeating, clearing as though it tells you the story of a beautiful, but mournful ghost trapped in the bottles. Sounds like a story of the tree with bottles on its branches, but with some parts changed and other parts added. Right, so, head south. Oh, there's a thing over there. There you go. Right, and Friday will be Doctor's Dungeon. I recently found a game I played years and years ago, on Steam, and I started playing it again. No, years and years ago on the internet for free, but I had it on Steam for a really long time and realized I had it, so I'm playing on that. But it's not that much of a good stream game. They've taken over a booth at the roadside diner. Tables strewn with papers and forms. He's in shirt sleeves, revolver hanging loosely off his chest. He's in a moss green dress from 2 seasons ago, and a felt hat that has begun to walk. He slips into the booth next to them. Tell me again when you saw him last, he asks. He was in the car with me. We were just driving down the road. So where did you stop the car, he asks. Sounds exasperated. I told you, I never did. They had the same accent, the same drawl from somewhere in the North Texas or Oklahoma. But his is subtler, as though he's been trying to shake it for a few years. Time to look at him. Princess says a woman has 5 children, half are male. How is this possible? Shaggy says he has 6 people, 3 boys, 3 girls. You notice for the first time how handsome they are together, how much like a detective movie. But her face is broken by distress. But we're going 40 miles an hour when he vanished. All I saw were those damned lights. The baffling silence that follows you find your cue to leave. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Princess says, well, yes, but actually no. Half refers to the children only. Obviously, we could say that, you know, one of them identifies as gender fluid, but that defeats the purpose of the riddle. So, half a male. How is this possible? Oh, fuck. I'm way offline here. Way off. Yeah, he's over there. Right. After first the children only. I feel like I've heard this one before, but I don't know. Let me think on it. Hold on. Alpha male. Possible. Yeah, that's like that. There's no transgender in the riddle. Yeah, like I said, one of them could be gender fluid, but I said that defeats the idea of the riddle. So, Again, I feel like I've heard this one before, but I came up with something stupid and I immediately realized, no, that's stupid. That's not how that works. I don't know. I don't know. Is it possible, Princess? I'm sure it is, but what's the catch? Are 3 of them named male? Ooh, conjoined twins? I'm sure there's a conjoined twin that's like one of them's male, one of them's female. I imagine it's rarer than not. I mean, it's rarer than the thing. To be honest, I have no idea. I'm sure there is a way, but I have no idea. You spend a while, the older brother leans over, distracts the siblings with a story. He tells them a story about the Creole witch, asking passers-by to deliver her curses. You realize almost instantly it's telling the new version of the tale of a French spy seeking delivery of coded messages. New, exciting, over the top detail. But just says, Shago, you have the funniest answers. They're pretty good, admittedly. Shiprock! Oh, shit. There's a rustling in the cactus patch, down where spiny pads disappear into the sand. Something is writhing around. At first you think it's an antelope, perhaps fallen amongst the thorns. Oh fuck, the shrunken human skull whips around to stare at you. And those hands, God, like talons, they scrabble in the dirt. Before you know it, you're flat on your ass 20 feet away. The nude, withered corpse continues peeling herself out of her shallow grave. Out of his shallow grave. Help me, he shouts. Damned cactus grew on my coffin. Oh, okay. His fingers are so light and delicate that you can scarcely believe you're tugging against doesn't rip them clear off. Soon he's free, but too fragile to stand. Fuck this, he rasps. He buries his head in his hands, his skull's hitting his palms with a papery slap. Princess says, yes, it is possible. I never claimed that the two halves were different. One half is male, the other is the other as well. That's cheap, but yeah, no, that's cheap. That's a cheap riddle, but yeah. I think there's what happened to you? I've been cursed 2 times, once to live forever, the second one to die. How do you think the 2 magics fought it out, huh? I'm dead for sure, and suddenly alive. His tongue scrapes against his teeth like a dried thorn. What will you do? Keep trying to kill myself? Try getting shot? Points to the ragged constellation of hole inside of his head. Hate someone to chop my head off, but he chickened out. Maybe I can grind myself up and just be kind of thinking dust. Wouldn't mind that. I can try. He's clearly delighted. He extends one leg like a dry stick of wood. Got a knife? No? Rub a stone on it or something. He obliged, gripping his ankle on one hand and going to town on his toe tips. Sharp rock to the other. It's not working. Continue for a few minutes in complete silence. Please stop, he finally blurts. God, this isn't going to work. Forget it. I'll just figure it out myself. Caleb says, I'm back. Welcome back, Caleb. Thanks, he shrugged in an uneven jerk, ending the crack as the tight skin along his shoulders splits. Say, how far is the nearest combine harvester? think I can get there if I roll up like a hoop snake and let the wind push me? Oh, that's funny. Damn, well, take a hint from me, which is don't fuck with a witch or any other kind of anybody who does witch stuff. Beat it towards the horizon, glad that you didn't have to compare cusses with him. Yeah, because we'll cuss too. Like, Drago says, a woman lived alone in a farmhouse. Two prison escapees intended to kill whoever they see in the farmhouse that night. That night, the attack happens, but the woman survives. How is it possible? Yeah, I was thinking they killed each other. Yeah. Queen of Cups. There we go. Ah, damn, I got a lot of these. Two boss. For travel. Don't have one for that one yet, so just. Shaw's Life and Times. Kathy is blue. Right, so before we get into this, Professor Chaos says, come now, let's get together in perfect harmony. Oh, I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I give you the key. Princess says, what is green? And after a push of a button, red. That's a good one. Like, obviously I could say like a LED, but like that's cheating. It's green, and after push the button, red. I have a stupid answer, and I know it's not it. So, I don't know. What is it? Nah. Mountains of the Moon. Wow. Fortunate, we persevered. Everyone lost somebody, and by the end of it, we all felt like we had lost everything. Comet in a blender. God. I wasn't actually far off with my stupid answer. It was Comet after he gets shot. Thousands of people covered such a small portion of the land. Our people were never used to living in such conditions. This is where we learned how to make fried bread from the rations given to us from the United States Army. Things in Wahidaldi only got worse as time progressed, and when we were given permission to return back to our sacred ancestral lands, we were told to be grateful for signing such a deal with the U.S. government, but we couldn't help feel nervous about returning home. The land remember us. As great a distance as we were from the four sacred mountains, I never truly did feel separated from the birthplace of first man and first woman. Like it says, OMG, too dark. Some swore they could see. Oh, hold on. Alright, hold on. Shrek says, what do the following words have in common? Race, car, civic, I, and level. Well, they're all palindromes, but I feel like there's another answer here. So initially, I'm saying palindrome, but to be honest, meh? I have not. That might be the answer, but I feel like there's something else. That's a real quick like. Alright, and I'm just double checking to. Aha! YouTube. YouTube fucked up. So, I'm reloading YouTube real quick. Yeah, the same front to back and back to front. Yeah, that's a palindrome. Yeah. Some swore they could see Tizzadill off in the distance, and sometimes I really could see turquoise radiating from the top of the mountains towards the cushion of the sky. No one could have imagined the journey homeward would be harder, but we had no choice. The holy people were calling us home. You kiss, my friend, and tell me a story that brings strength to those who hear it. Yes, they are all palindromes. Yep. I always feel like the word for a palindrome should also be a palindrome, but it's not, and that upsets me. There are a few things I've learned in this life, and one of them is that the path you travel down will always bring you back home. Our people learned this during the treacherous 300-mile-long walk. Wow. Yes, my friend, can you tell me a story that looks to the future with hope? Africa's Blues. Mary was born on December 25th, yet her birthday is always in the summer. How is this possible? She was adopted in the summer. I'm sure that's not the answer, but I kind of want to say it's because she was adopted in the summer.
She lives in the southern hemisphere.
Ah, damn it! Right, Shagel just typed that just as you finished saying it. Mary lives in the southern hemisphere. Fuck. Right, that's a good one. Yeah. The Deny are like that too, strong in the face of adversity. The stories bring me hope. Bondage, yes, the soldiers brought with them instruments that bound people to themselves. Not like the cradle board, not like the blanket wrapped tightly against skin. No, this was cold, weighted metal that reminds the person they're restricted from being a human being. They're grotesque, cruel, and unnecessary. Given all we'd been through, it didn't surprise us one bit. Yes, my friend, I need to laugh. Don't let me smile, he told her well. Heaven, do you believe in the beauty way? Live our lives maintaining a delicate balance with the world. It's our livelihood, and because we pay reverence to those who are as a people, do not face the same feats as the Anasasai, whose ruins have been amongst the rock. Kish, my friend, tell me a funny story. Jimmy's parable. Shago says, 2 men are having lunch together and order iced teas to drink. One man had 5 during lunch while the other one had only 1. All the drinks were poisoned. The man that had only 1 drink died, but the man that had 5 survived. How can that be? One answer could be that he ordered 5 but never actually drank any. Don't. Faith. I honestly, I'm not quite sure. That's the only answer I can come up with. Faith. Well, as soon as we saw this ordeal, we realized that there was power to returning home. Shakis, my friend, can you tell me a story that looks with hope? The 1-5 had built an immunity before that. Oh, fuck, what's the poison powder from Princess Bride? Oh, I shouldn't have told that one. Iocane powder. Right, an iocane powder situation. One must remember to be strong, Shakis. I know this coming from a long line of survivors. My ancestors did not know this type of sorrow before Hildi. And each day I remind myself, do not let it defeat you. You must have overcome it. It was a wicked tool that was used against our people. You must not succumb. Our story doesn't end here. The story will begin still being told. As long as our language, culture, and traditions are alive and evolving, we are actively telling who we are and where we have come from. But for now, the story of Wahildi is finished. Beauty, may I walk. Beauty before me, may I walk. Beauty behind me, may I walk. Above me, I walk. All around me, walk. Finished, beauty. Finished. But just ask him, February and March? No, but April, May. Professor Chaos says, did you hear that Christopher Tolkien Jr.'s son passed away on the 15th? Oh, I did not. Oh, that's so sad. Sad to hear. That... Man, that's... Oof. Yeah, that's sad. I'm sad to hear. Come on. Right, Princess, did I just no-sell your joke? I'm so sorry if I did. Professor Guy says, at least he lived to be 90. Well, I mean, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's a good life. Well, presumably. He lived a long time. Ah. So. Is the music cut out for all of you? I'm sure it has, but I don't want to double check. And then it comes back, right? Uh-oh. Damn cat, what are you doing? Stop that. Stop that. Oh. Yeah, that's me cutting from the game. I don't know why the game does that. I'd rather it didn't. But... Oh, I need to head this way. Oh, there he is. I can see him in the distance. Oh, sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Right, so we'll be streaming for another hour. We definitely won't be finishing the game. However, we might finish the game next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that. So who knows? Where the water tastes like wine might soon be over. However, if people really love this game and want me to keep playing it like that, I can like trying to get every single story, but it's not necessary, and we can get like I'm not a completionist. Not usually. So. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think I will, but, you know. Who knows? What's another chill... I don't know what chill game I have that you can replace them for now. I'll find one. The jackrabbit flees across the desert to the house, and the house cat follows. They are equals in speed and finesse, a miniature portrait of lion and gazelle. This drama of nature captivates, even though, if you're honest, the whole spectacle is mostly just adorable. The hare turns as it lands and carries the momentum forward. The house cat reacts slow, skids past, and putting distance between the two critters. The hare races past you. Are those... No, it couldn't be. Jackrabbit has antlers, huh? Cheer for the house cat, or cheer for the jackrabbit. I don't know, which one should we get? Princess says, chill game, how about I wanna be the guy of the movie, the game. I don't have that one. But let me, don't buy me the game. Let me look to see what I have that might replace it. Alright?
Pick Jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit? Alright. Let me see what I have that can replace, and if I don't have anything, I'll start taking, like... I might put up a poll about all of the chill games I have. I don't know how many I have. I know I have a couple of them, but I don't know how many of them would be good for, like, live streaming. Your mighty whoop fills the jackrabbit with determination. It turns and thrusts its antlers at the cat, little teeth bared like needles. The house cat hits the brakes and bolts the other direction, twice as fast as before. Princess says pick cat. Oh, I'm sorry, Princess. You said it just too late. Bust up with an old man. He want to hear a good story. Distracting himself from something, he stumbles through. Mysterious woman preaching the gospel to all who would listen, confusing himself now again. You barely piece the story together. You suddenly realize he's told you a twisted version of the story about the mysterious woman who wanted to go to church, but massively changed, with whole new chunks you don't remember. Right, and before we go talk to Ray and finish off his character arc, let's go into Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Las Vegas. This young city is packed with folks heading out for work at Boulder Dam. Been packed with, well, vice. Been a while since you've seen so many people having a good time. Explore. The neon-gilded main street thronged with revelers. You pass beneath a glittering marquee onto a dazzling casino floor. A croupier stands behind a red and black wheel, wearing a spotless suit, easy smile. He winks at you as you approach. Gotta place a bet? Make a bet. He grins at you, a snag-toothed smile, black or red, then stranger. Outside bet, even odds. He spreads his hands, the ball's pinched between four fingers and thumb. Alright, chat, what should we do? Red or black? Princess says Starbound is very chill. Yes, it is, and we could do multiplayer on it. You know, I know a bunch of people have Starbound. So, but I don't think I have. Wait, no, I do have Starbound. Yeah, I have Starbound. I also have Terraria. But I think Starbound might be. I don't know. I don't know which would be more interesting. Princess says red. Professor Gale says black. Ellen, do you want to be the tiebreaker?
No.
Oh, alright, well. Let's do black. Nothing but the tic-tac of wood as the ball jumps from red to black and back again. Comes to rest on black. Your lucky day, stranger. The croupier grins. Pass it on, yeah? A lot of folks around here who want it. A pair steps up and takes your place. All on black. Move on. Nice. Eager gamblers in Las Vegas. Store in Las Vegas is the casino bar of vodka, fried chicken, orange juice, and a sandwich. Right, so let's leave that and go finish off Ray's story. So let's see what the cowboy turns into, shall we? Ray by Joel Menzel. Red Sky. Ooh. How to... Hold on. Princess says how to just ignore his chat sometimes. Well, I did not. You said red. Professor said black. Ellen didn't want to vote, so I chose black. Sorry? Did I make someone feel ignored? Sorry. If I did that. Keep moving there, stranger. You wouldn't want me to... Oh, it's you! Sorry about that, amigo. Been quite a while. The desert sun bleaches your memory. Shy Girl says red too? I do not see that. No, I don't see that. I see Princess says no, then sends cat emojis, then says Starbound is very chill, then you say red, Professor Chaos says black, and then how to ignore chat sometimes. I didn't know. There was no... Oh my gosh! No! What? You... Oh, Restream fucked up. Restream fucked up. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool, Restream. I am so sorry, Princess. For that. And I am so sorry, Shy Girl, for not seeing... for not at all seeing the thing. I am so sorry. I would have gone red if I had known that you voted red. I am so sorry, Shaggy. Cam says, what happened? YouTube, Restream didn't show me that someone made a comment. And now I'm upset. Oh, hold on. And actually, I think... Yeah, no, it also didn't tell me that Shy Girl gave the answer to the drinks with the poison in them either. Hold on. Let me try and fix this, shall we? Right, and fix this. Sorry for everyone for not having a thing. Yeah, no, Princess. Princess sent me a thing in Discord. Yeah, no, I see it on the YouTube chat, but I don't see it on the Restream chat, which is how I'm seeing everything that's being said in both things. And I know no one's in Twitch, but like if someone shows up, I don't want to be like ignoring them either. So, Shy Girl, can you please send a message so I can make sure that Restream is currently working again? Because, meh. Also, just people send messages to make sure Restream is working as well. I'm gonna send one myself just to test. Right. Alright, so there's about a 10-second delay, which is fine. But, okay, so I got that message. Someone, please send a thing to help. Right, so Princess, I see the test. Thank you so much. If I can get a message from Shy Girl, I'll know that the restream is now working again. So I'll keep an eye out for Shy Girl's message. Raymond Edward Dawson, or Rioton Ray, is all over the posters now, with a hefty sum attached to him. Born by will now. This is my new horse, Ghost. Can't stand seeing those damn fences no more, so I started cutting them. Had me in the clink a few times, but I got a good at cutting through there too. Do you know any good jokes? And while we tell that, that girl still has not posted that thing, which is fine. Good one. I'm gonna tell that next one. I share campfire. Travel. I'll never stop moving now, even if I want to. I'll never bind myself to one place, and hell with anyone who tries to force me to. So you got any good sad stories to share? Oh, I got plenty of sad stories. Aren't you just straight up sad? Oh wait, no. Tell Mason's lost. Oh, that's a heavy one. Thanks for telling it. Folks say the desert is deadly, that it kills. But don't care if anything in it lives or dies. Keeps on existing no matter what, and pays no mind to the human drama we brought upon it. I bet you've seen some real sad and exciting stuff out there. Please tell. What a story. Praying for one last bit of luck to come and push me and Ghost over the border to Mexico. I can take it from there. But anyway, mi amigo, what's supposed to say anything you've seen on the road? Jimmy's Parable. And there we go. Can't trust no one out here. Now that I got a bounty on my head. All I can do is get a place where my face don't mean nothing to nobody. Anyway, you know some funny stories, right? Yeah, but you ain't gonna hear any of them, probably. The story of the feuding architects in Santa Fe. That one might evolve. Tearjerker, right. Past. I could roll back time. I look at the desert now, and I can't help but think I was born 30 years too late. The desert was a true frontier. When the range was truly open, I would have been a damn good cowboy. Instead, I'm an outlaw. I gotta make a move, amigo. Stay in one place too long no more. Doubt we'll see each other again, but I hope the best for you. Got nothing left here no more. Gonna head down to old Mexico and rest my feet a spell. Adios, amigo. Right. Ugh. Right. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, there we go. So I need to change out my stories and then head southwest. Yeah. Right. So I'm not seeing any messages in chat anymore, YouTube or otherwise, so I'm just assuming no one's messaging anything. I think. Oh.
chilling sight to see. The 13th.
Actually, real quick, let me just to make sure. Professor Chaos says, which actually didn't show up on YouTube, so I need to reload it anyway. But thank you, Professor. Still not showing up on YouTube. Weird. Oh, I need to head southwest, not north. White Rider. I'm so sorry, Shago. I really am. Oh, there it is. I can see it from the distance. Oh, and there's a city right there. I wonder what city it is. Dun, 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 dun. Right, so I see a story there, and another story there. Well, story, city, and we'll go talk to the news person. And there's a story right over the mountains, too. Wow, we got some stories coming here. Is there any stories over here that I'm not seeing? Oh, there is one off in the distance. Wowza. Alright. Got a whole slew of new stories. I hope I get some new lover, stories. They sheepishly howl, approach the edge of the water and lap at it. Moving clouds stalking the plain on stocky legs. A huge flock, and for a long time you see no shepherd until a figure on a horse crests over a ridge on the hilly terrain. He rides a white horse. No. Pale horse. No. Actually, a horse that's sickly green color of an ashen corpse. He's a gaunt figure clothed in a ragged cloak. In spite of that, he seems in good spirits. Aren't they beautiful? They are. My flock, it's bigger than it's been in centuries. He stalks through the mass of beasts, soft bodies instinctively giving way to the spindly legs of his mount. Ah, there it goes. He points to one immaculate toe at a black ram moving through the flock, the soul of an man. Evil man, huh? One of the worst. Looks pretty harmless, but then again, suppose they're all pretty harmless in death. Spanish fascist. He planned on fleeing to America should the war not turn his way. What happened? His side might win the war yet, but a Lincoln battalion bullet caught up with him first. Cracks a sardonic grin that makes you queasy. Thought I'd take the flock to graze here so he could stand that. Ooh. God, there's so many stories over here. Hot damn. The steady spin of the lasso is hypnotic. Help me out here, says the man. I've been hunting this horse a long time. An extra pair of hands will make sure she doesn't get better of me. It belongs to someone who wronged me. Butch slipped out of this world before I could square things between us. But damn did he love this horse, he grins. If she bucks real hard, haul that rope. Buy me some time. What you'll do with her? He's dead. His old crew, though, they're still around. They'll bust a gasket when they see me ride on his horse. His hand hovers over the handle of his knife, and then grins. Let's get this done. No! If he's gonna kill the horse, I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, Princess says I'm going. It's late. Nighty-night, Hatter, and thanks for the great time. Thank you so much, Princess, for joining us. I would like, thank you so much. And, I'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll join us on Friday. Well, the Crit Queen shall lay down some food. Bye. He ignores you, or doesn't hear. The lasso loops the horse's neck on the first throw. The rope's in your hands before you realize he's put it there. He slips smoothly onto her back and grips with his knees. He fights, though, ducking hard, enough to draw him loose. Drop the rope. He slips, tumbles to the dirt, and narrowly avoids getting trampled under her heels. The man rolls to his feet, pulling his knife. Fucking hell, you stupid, you're just getting a death wish. It's time to run. Yeah, man, if you were just trying to take the horse, I'd probably help you, but if you're just gonna kill the horse afterwards, fuck that. Oh shit, there's a whole town over there with a bunch of shit. Slowly he turns, his eyes don't quite make it to yours. His whole body kneels back over the wooden rail while he pushed and down into the dusty road outside the salon. Now you see the gunshot, the trail of fresh blood that leads back inside. Go to him. Kneeling by his side, he offers platitudes. You know are no good. His hand takes yours, and your palm he presses 2 silver coins, slick with blood. Eyes, and last of his life rushes into his lips. Put the coins on his eyes. Carefully lay the coins over the both closed eyes, trying to respectfully as you can manage to fasten them in position. You move on. Before you turn the corner, you look over his shoulder. Then you move on. Before you turn the corner, you look over your shoulder. Still there. Nice. So I'm gonna actually go to this town, grab these 3 stories, and then head back. Go to San Diego! I didn't even look to see what this is. Oh, Los Angeles! Los Angeles! The city of angels. For the case says, you don't kill horses. You just don't. You don't kill, like, in most cases, you just don't kill animals, man. Like, I get it. Like, the horse belonged to the asshole that, like, to an asshole that, like, wronged you, and you want to get the horse. Fine, that's fine. But the horse didn't do you any wrong. Get the horse right. And wow, we get 3 stories and an alteration. Nice! San Diego is good to us. Right, so. Motor's running, but no one's driving. Flies buzz on the windshield. Beyond the van is a driveway paved to... Oh, Jesus. Beyond the van is a driveway paved through cut green grass to the top of the hill. Or you see a squat, rustic mansion. The sun turns your back damp. For the car. A newer model, you don't recognize it. Inside you see food wrappers, a bottle of beer, and a half-discarded cheeseburger. Come around to the windshield, well, something incomprehensible is written in big sloppy letters backwards, as to appear correct in a mirror. In lipstick, the word "piggies." You glance back and forth between the message and your own reflection in the windshield. And on later glance, you see a large figure hovering behind you, and feel something hard. You see nothing. You awake face down in the crisp green grass, and back of your neck tender with sunburn. Your head still tender from the blow. The van is gone. Tracks carved in the dirt lead back towards the road. Check your skull, still intact. Your wallet, however, is less so. Okay. The boy is capable of some intimidating eye contact. He holds your gaze long enough to make you squirm, then lustfully breaks the silence. You like riddles? He has a dull voice. Yes. Lovely and round, he says. Oh, he's jumping straight into it, huh? I shine like pale light. I am grown in the darkness. I am a lady's delight. What am I? Round, shine with pale light. Grow in the darkness. Is it a diamond? No, not a fish, read it. So much for your prize. Stuffily pats the pocket of his overalls. Oozing apologies, Bottleby, he says. Some shape writhing inside his denim pocket. You have not bought your freedom today. That... Alright. That's weird. Howdy, the salty old driver grins, showing off his remaining teeth. Ever seen a horse before? Yes. Liar. Else you've noticed that Scott here is a purebred spotted Appaloosa. Very rare. Scotty's great-granddaddies come to this country with El Conquistadors. My family kept that bloodline pure ever since. He wipes away a tear. So now, what do you have to say about my horse? Nice horse. Heck of an understatement. Go on, give Scotty a scratch behind the ears. Fudge. Hesitantly, you brush the horse's mane. He promptly jerks around and bites you. The driver incensed. Where'd you learn to caress a horse? Well, Thanks a lot, asshole. Now I'm down half my money and half my health. These men lean against the wall of the hallway, still smoking and chatting. They wave you over. Heard this one before? They launched into a group recitation of the dust creature that blew in on a storm and haunts an old school, interrupting one another with excitement to tell it. You recognize the story. It's the story of the dust-choked school haunted by the ghost of an old janitor. Someone added to it in the meantime. What do you think? One of the men asked, eyes bright. It could really happen? Of course. I'm not sure myself, but damned, it sounds wild. Don't it? White Rider. Right, so we have 35 more minutes. And everything will be fantastamundo. Right, so let's enter Los Angeles and then talk to this new person. Enter Los Angeles. Not long before you've seen every symbol of this cruel, beautiful place. Palm trees, the sea, oil wells nodding in the fields, some sidewalks leak oil, sun beats down in the light. Everyone. Quick in the store. The taco plate, classic cocktail, spaghetti plate, ice cream float. Let's do the taco plate. Go back. Explore. In this plaza, the condo trees nestle among adobe structures. Man sits in the shade of the largest one, plucking notes on his guitar. Wind rustles their branches, stirs up sounds of shouting, truncheons on flesh. An old woman fanning herself looks up at the noise. Listen to the music. Talk to the... Listen to the music. Melody is mournful. Song, a man bids a tearful farewell to his wife and son as is rounded up, forced onto a train to a country he has never seen. When the last notes fade, the only sound is the wind sighing through the Let's earn some money. Wander the streets of the city look for work. It starts to rain in the kind of torrential free... Oh. It starts to rain in the kind of torrential free-stripping way that only happens once or twice a year. Everyone scrambles for cover, but one guy stays on the street, a fellow with a bale of bent, lopsided umbrellas. 10 cents each, he hollers. What an opportunist. The rain has soaked him through, but he's doing a roaring trade. Hey, he tells you, go around to the main shopping streets and pick up all the umbrellas you see, okay? Some people drop them when they blow inside. I'll pay. I'm in. You're right, there are umbrellas scattered all up and down the streets like fallen birds. You gather up an armful, and the umbrella seller buys them off you a couple of coins. Next morning, though, your throat is hoarse and your nose is running like a faucet. Damn it. That's fine. Oh, there it is. So I could buy another taco plate, but I think I'll just leave instead, to be honest. Right. Right on the beach. Bertha, by Emily Short, Where the Four Winds Dwell. You been in California long? Been a few years for me. They still call me Okie. I came west when our farm started growing anything but a crop of dust. But when we got here, there were too many others here before us. We got less need behind you. Hope so for your sake. But anyway, do you know any good exciting stories? Take my mind off of mine. The story of the legend of Casey Jones. Damn, that's a good one. Wow, full on. Travel, when I left home, you couldn't walk anywhere without taking a big cloud of dust with you. All that came right along on the journey. Been long since I last chuckled. I'm not sure my mouth could do it anymore. Tell me a story that'll make me laugh. I could, might not do so. Joyce, most of us don't have any choice in what we do. We don't have enough to give away. I had a hard day. You know any hopeful stories that cheer me up? I can't do an older woman voice, so I'm just doing that one. The story of the hotel haunted by the twin toddlers. I haven't seen that one modified yet. Traps are the whole world a trap. There ain't many ways for someone to go wrong. Something always does. You spill a gallon of cream you meant to sell for groceries. The mayor takes sick. Hail kills the harvest. The banks and the landlords pretend that was your fault, like you did it to yourself. But there was never any way out of it. Anyway, know any hopeful stories to share? I could use one. Tell the one with the bucket of poison in Cleveland. Death, oh, I've seen death. Back home, used to have a big cattle barn. Along came the twister and picks up the barn right up half a mile in the air. What rains back down is all pieces of wood with nails in them. Anyway, I'm looking for a good laugh. Do you know any funny stories? Tell the story of the devout guitar player who worships a pagan god. Oh, it is funny. Alright. I had trust. The way my brother raised me. The way my mother raised me. Someone comes to your door, you give them a bite to eat and a place to sit down. You may think the world is full of people who do that for you. But then the dust starts blowing off the ground and the hospitality goes away. And I learned no one was going to do that for me, and I couldn't afford to do it for them either. After we'd been here for a while, my husband wanted to go back to Oklahoma. But I knew there was nothing for us there anymore. Said I wasn't going back there to starve to death, so he took the girls and went without me. And now I'm on my way, down the road this ways. Actually, to the next job, on and on. What about you? Is that where you're going? What are you leaving behind? So, real quick... Oh, she goes into Nevada. Wow, she's a ways off. Right, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go, because the other two people are way up here in Washington and Oregon, I think. She might be in Idaho, but he's definitely in Washington. So... Yeah, I think we're going to have to go talk to her next, and just... Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go over here and grab the story real quick. And honestly, by the time we get back there... Well, maybe not. Hold on. Do I have, inventory? Do I have a thing to... Shiprock. Back. Paso. Denver. Lost. I think... Is Little Rock... Is that Little Rock? Might be. Might be Little Rock. Not Little Rock, Shiprock. Right. You come to a car parked on the side of the road. Across the road, some children loiter. As you approach the car, their gaze makes their way to you. Hey, one girl shouts. She waves at you, then points to the car. Don't open the door. Why not? Before you can question the girl, the car suspension groans and the shape stirs inside. A huge black dog panting on the hot seat. Lips pulled back in a row of sharp teeth. Hey, he says, nose pressed against the glass. Hey, you, let me out of here. No, the kids scream. The dog vaults over across the road as the kids scatter into the woods. Chases one boy to the back of his overalls and gives a mighty shake, but the boy squirts out of his clothes like a ferret and slithers into the grass. Fucking pricks, the dog yells. Assholes! What the hell? Here's a tip, the dog says. Don't sleep in these woods, okay? He jumps back into the car and goes noisily through the glove box. They took my money, he shouts. Took $100. Damn! Alright. Alright, real quick. Inventory. Let us strip rock. See if that doesn't get us closer. Oh no, that's about the same, to be honest. Shit. Alright, well, that didn't do me any good. Who's the guy says, what the fuck? I know, right? Like, what actual hell? Fellows are lounging in front of the office building. Rick was telling a story. The credulous seeming fellow starts telling a story about the boy whose shiftless father left him alone in the woods. We realize the story is about the boy who ran away with his father but changed in a few major ways. Wow. Wow, that's the first time I've heard that change. That was one of the first stories I ever came across. Good God. Good grief almighty. That was like full real. One of the first stories I ever got. And it finally evolved. That's something else.
Estos son los que me enterrarán, que me entierran. Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre las aguas de esta tierra y más tardar llegarán fuera de aquí, porque cuando caiga la noche llega por mí.
Yep, I see the fire from here. Right. Let's keep going. Right, YouTube has continued to be a dick. Oh well. What else? I might end the stream after talking with this woman. I'll just have to see how I feel and if she's super close. And a story change.
And there beneath the blazing sun, my horse began to sway.
Right. Bertha, Chapter 2 by Emily Short. Crying Like the Wind. I'm from a long line of people that moved on. My grandparents came from Germany because they had to. My husband's parents came west to Ohio, then Missouri, then Oklahoma. My husband didn't have the courage for it in the end. He'd rather drink and die than fight and live. Been so long since I last chuckled, I'm not sure my mouth can do it anymore. Tell me a story that'll make me laugh. Right. Laugh. Right, laugh. Shit, I must have swapped it out. The fairies might work. Oh, the ghost. Yeah. Hobos. That'll work. Perhaps being hungry means you can't say no, no matter how mean you're being treated. Someone offers you 2 cents for a job that's worth 5, you still have to do it. Anyway, I'm looking for a good laugh. Jesus. The feuding architects might be funny, I don't know. The man who, oh, funny. The Hotel Ducks, I think, is funny. Or is it hopeful? That's hopeful. Shit. Joy. Well, my husband's mother, Viva, was a cuss. He told me once. He told me once, it feels like a pretty good vengeance. Just being alive, still when the world wants you dead. I've had a hard day. Do you know any hopeful stories that cheer me up? I just fucking told you one. God damn it. The story of the lighthouse lamp. There we go. All the way. We made it. Cool. I remember it when I'm out in the fields. I loved my husband up when he took my girl. I loved my husband up to when he took my girls back home. He said he'd rather lie down and die in Oklahoma soil than be spat on here. Well, I can't love someone who gives up, man or woman. Anyway, know any good hopeful stories to share? I could use some. Nope, but I can tell you some stories that I want evolved. Authority. They say there won't be any policemen in heaven going around and making trouble. But don't you believe it? If there's a heaven, St. Peter's gonna be there in a police uniform, sorting the poor folk that come to pull the gates, sending them to the broke-down Hoover outside the walls. Anyway, got any good hopeful stories to share? Right. Tell the story of this. Oh, the story of walking with us around Denver. I don't even know what kind of story that is. Oh, it's funny. Travel. Some people travel because they're curious. What's over the next hill? Or they're restless and just want to like moving. Not me. I move when I can't stay. California isn't what they told us. It gets cold here at night. Same as anywhere, and the people here aren't happy to see us coming. Spend all day hungry like we're picking lettuce and apricots. Abundance all around, but we don't dare touch it. No more west to go. Bend this way to the next job. Stay low if we cross paths again, alright? Yeah, she's really far away, and with this story, there's like 15 minutes left in the stream. I think once we hear this alteration, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. So, we're in the soup line for an hour, yada yada yada. Gonna be waiting here for a while. Get her talking after a while. The talking just a strange place. She starts telling you about the lawless town where outsiders are murdered after dark. You recognize it as a story about the town where grifters are written out of town on a rail, but way more outrageous than the newer version. So, with that, we are very close to the end of this game, folks. 1, maybe 2 more streams left, and that will be the end of While the Water Tastes Like Wine. We made you see what the wolf had in mind for us. So, we'll see if we're the fool in all of this played out. So, with that in mind, I would like to thank everyone that joined us today in Discord and in YouTube and in Twitch. And for those of you watching in the future with your time machines, thank you as well. And until next time, don't forget, play the jester, not the fool. And don't forget to spread the weird. Good night, everybody.